Well, combining two of West Virginia's most beloved culinary traditions, craft beer, and of course pepperoni rolls.
Pepperoni rolls. A new event coming to Charleston to pay tribute to the Appalachian staples of home brewing and pepperoni rolls, home baking. And it's giving the Mountain State's birthday, kind of like giving back to the community at the same time. So we are joined by Carly and Sarah, who are here to help us indulge. And I'm telling you what, this has been a test in restraint for me to not, and I'm just going to have to stop. I'll leave the rolls alone because we have to talk about them, but let's talk about the event.
So the event's tomorrow night, 5:30 to 8. Our location has changed. It is now at Haddad Riverfront Park due to the conditions at Magic Island.
For good reason.
Change it, absolutely.
Too much mud.
Too much mud. Too much mud. And so we'll be there again 5:30 to 8. If we are not sold out already, we will be, I would say, within the next hour.
Because you're that close.
We're that close.
That's fantastic.
So I'm getting a lot of emails saying I can't get a ticket. So we're really excited about this event. Again, the popularity has, right off the bat, been great. Vendors from all over the state will be joining us to put their unique spin on the pepperoni roll. I made some last night, and so mine actually have some Colby pepper jack cheese. I like it a little bit hot, and then I threw some spices in there too. So
I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So we wanted to talk about how to make a pepperoni roll.
Okay, which is important.
We're going to do the best that we can here. We're going to improvise. That's what we're going to do. So I made my mother's hot roll recipe last night, and basically I use the sliced. Some people use the sticks, but I like a lot of pepperoni roll.
Yes.
Loaded up.
Right now, it is a pepperoni roll.
That's right. So we cannot shame it by having less than what we could.
A lot of cheese in there too.
The more the merrier. That's right.
Yes.
And so,
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
And
simple enough.
You can make them fluffier if you want. You can make them a little bit flatter if you want, or more dense.
How long do you then put that in the oven? What's the average?
About 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes, because you don't want to make it too, if it's too crusty, it loses that whole pepperoni roll feel, which is, I think the soft ones they're the best.
Yeah, they were pretty good last night, I have to tell you. And I took them out, smother them in butter. Yeah, those are ready
These are ready to eat?
Yeah.
Are you guys hungry?
Do we see this?
We
You are hungry, you admitted it.
I am very hungry.
So I think we should all indulge.
Sure,
don't you
let's
think?
try. Let's try.
Well.
Okay. I'll take a little piece. Yeah.
I'll split it here.
I'll split it. Okay.
So this is your mother's recipe?
This is my mother's hot roll recipe, and then I put my spin on it. So.
Okay. So, what do you think, Erica?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Very
good? So we're going to actually have a vegan pepperoni roll there tomorrow,
How do you do that one?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. She's going to show us, though.
Okay, well,
So,
let's see, we learn something new all the
That's
time.
right. Something for everyone there. So, but there'll be lots of people that are traditional pepperoni roll makers that everyone knows about. And then Candace Nelson, who just wrote the West Virginia Pepperoni Roll book, will be there with her book, signing it, and people can purchase it there, and so we'll benefit from that as well.
The story of the pepperoni roll goes back, they say, to the days of miners needing some, coal miners needing something, and of course there were a lot of Italian coal miners, people of Italian heritage, and so the miners' wives back then in the old days would make these because they were easy to take down into the mines. They could pack a lot of them in those metal lunch boxes, and down into the mines they went.
That's right. It's said to be 1926 or 1927.
Was that when it was?
Was when they were discovered. Actually, a miner who had gotten hurt, and he opened a store and had this recipe.
There it is.
There it is.
When I lived in Clarksburg, these were, I mean, I think they just, everybody had to eat them.
They're hot up there.
Yeah,
so
they're really.
Clarksburg there.
But this was a great way for us to bring together an old industry, which is the pepperoni roll, and the growing craft beer industry.
Yeah, that's right.
That is really coming to life in West Virginia. And as we like to say, it's a pair made in almost heaven.
Almost heaven. I like that. Gotta use that hashtag.
The way that's put.
That's right.
And the great part too, I mean, we're combining food and craft beer, and it's all for a good cause too.
So all the proceeds do support Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central West Virginia, and so it supports our efforts. Carly's actually a big sister and a former food writer for the West Virginia Gazette, so I thought it was good to have her with me today. And so yes, those funds are critical for us to be able to support support the growing number. The number of kids that are needing our services is growing every day, and we simply just don't have the funds to support all of them.
Is there like a waiting list going right now?
There is a significant waiting list going right now, so if people want to participate, go to our website, www.biglittlewv.org.
Fantastic.
And sign up and or donate.
And it really doesn't take long either. If you want to sign up, there is a background check, obviously, that is going to be done, but it doesn't take long. The background check is something they checked, and there's a quick interview process. I went through this a number of years ago through the school, and it's really easy, and it's you get such a good sense out of it by trying to help kids in the community.
It's very rewarding.
It is very rewarding.
When you see the difference that it makes in these kids' lives, literally from someone who just isn't doing well in school, who isn't doing well socially, and the difference and the change that makes. I actually get pretty emotional about it.
Yeah, and you should.
These kids are good kids, and all they need is that extra champion, that extra cheerleader in their lives
someone
saying,
in their corner.
That's right. You can do this, and we're going to help you get through it.
Thanks so much for coming in.
I love it.
Really appreciate you. Really appreciate the role.
Thank you.
And the message, too, at the same time. So
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.